All right, hello class. Starting off module one, pretty strong here. Empirical research is important to understand clear results and to allow anyone reading the research to understand clearly how the research was conducted as well as how the results were obtained and given to solve real world issues. Empirical research is incredibly important, and especially the way that it's set up for people to be understand this is what we were going to research, this is how we did it, these are the conclusions that we came to make them applicable to real world scenarios and create solutions and judgments based off of the research conducted. Empirical research is some of the most pertinent research that gives direct results of what was studied and what was researched and what happened. So obviously, it's important for real world application. It's imperative to select proper research design to ensure that results that you receive are actually the results that you're trying to study. There can be many examples of this of people that are going to develop research and design and data collection simply about things that they don't need to collect data on. The best example I could come up with from if you're trying to see how much milk a cow produces, you're not going to look in the gallons of milk that it produces. It's because there's so many additives that come out, and it's not everything that comes from the cow or how much a cow can produce on average. If you're looking for how much consumers get from cows, there would be a different research method. So it's really important to understand what your design is going to be and how you're going to collect the data and really work out all the small nuances of the research that you're going to be conducting to completely understand, if I need to collect, if I need a control group, or if I need, an independent and a dependent variable in my research, to understand those and where your data is coming from. When determining an appropriate statistical analysis technique, it's important to understand the type of data that's going to be collected and how research design has been selected. The way you design data collection and research can help determine if you're going to be doing a correlation between two things. If you're trying to determine cause and effect relationships, if it's going to be experimental, quasi-experimental, if control groups are present, if you're doing different variables within inside your research. Every single one of those things is going to help you determine how your statistical analysis technique is going to play out in the end, per your research design. Understanding what you're doing for research is important to understand how you're going to actually evaluate that research and data. The results of selecting a statistical analysis technique that is not suitable for the data that you are trying to collect, your results can be skewed data, and it can be a misconception of perceived results. And in a business world, this can turn into impacts in real world circumstances where strategies can be changed based on bad data or bad design or bad statistical analysis techniques that came from, bad design or bad data collection. So, it's my post for Module 1, and I look forward to working with all of you again.